So what came first, the idea or Nemo?
The idea came first purely because I knew I wanted to do a one-person play because of, all of this, because of COVID and everything like that. I knew I wanted to do a play and I wanted to find a way to do one that was most feasible given the circumstances. So I had the idea, and then the character kind of formed around, like, the character forms around the themes instead of the other way around.
So what do you feel that the play is about?
Well, what I tried to do, the workshop answer that's been drilled into my brain, is to make the play about, I guess it's about coming out, and I always feel a bit weird saying that because I always told myself I'm never going to write like a coming out play. Now I've done like 3 of them. But I think this is about coming out in a different kind of way, because it's not about a character telling people around them that they're queer, but instead it's like a more inward looking version of that that's about self-acceptance rather than being accepted by other people.
So how much of the play is based on your own experiences?
Oh, I get asked this a lot of the time when I write something. I get asked if it's autobiographical. I always wonder why. That question, it comes up a lot. I think if you write about like what we might call identity politics issues, you tend to get asked if it's based on your own experience. This one's really not. Some of the stuff that I've done is this isn't. A lot of the stories and anecdotes in this based on the stories and anecdotes of my friends. So I guess in that sense, he's a weirdly autobiographical character because of the ways in which I'm repurposing stories I've been told in the way that he is. But his story isn't based on my experience.
So if you ran into Nemo in real life, what would you say to him?
Oh, this is difficult because I don't really know if I like him. I feel bad saying that. I always try to like my characters a bit, but he's a difficult one to like. He's, I suppose, what you might call a bit problematic. So I think what I would say to him is that I really don't know. I'm trying to find the right way to phrase it so it doesn't sound too tacky. Because obviously it's a play about self-acceptance. So I think in the end, what I would say to him is that you don't need to kind of hide behind other people in the way that he does.
So what do you hope the audience will leave with?
I hope they will leave with the desire to see the whole play when we stage it. On a more serious note as well, I would like them to kind of, I guess, not even come away from it thinking about like queer issues and stuff, because that's going to happen anyway. I can't hope for it. They're going to sit and watch a gay play. I would like them to leave. Oh, sorry, that was weird sound. I don't know if it was my internet. I would like them to leave with, I guess, maybe a little more empathy. I think a lot of the play is about empathy and how we relate to each other, and I guess the possibilities, but also the limits of that. So I would like them to leave feeling a bit more empathetic.
What was your Desperate Housewives growing up?
When you say Desperate Housewives, do you mean like my sort
So
of
kind of,
my
yeah, a
formative
TV show or film
text?
that shaped you and kind of was a first sort of point of
Yeah.
contact.
Oh, my big formative text was the UK version of Queer as Folk from 1999, I think it was. And I watched it when I was 15, 16, which was, redacted. That was a big one for me because I'd never seen anything like that. I'd never seen characters represented in a way that was like unapologetic and very, very open in its queerness. So that was a big one for me, and I come back to it a lot.
What do you imagine Nemo is like on a night out?
So I think he would be very, very fun. Entirely, he's such a like repository for gossip. He's the kind of person that will have something to say about everyone that you bump into, and someone like that is always. They might not be too fun to hang out with the day after, but like on the night, they're great, and you never want to leave their side.
Okay, so why, we've talked about this a little bit, why write this for the stage?
A little bit of it is I miss writing for the stage. It was always kind of like my first great love was always the stage. Went back when I was a bad actor in sixth form and undergrad. I did a lot of plays, and I'd done 3 when I was doing my masters, and then since I graduated in, I guess it was 2018, 19, I haven't done one since, and I just wanted to go back to it, and this seemed like a good chance to challenge myself.
Cool. What's it like writing for only one character?
Difficult, but like I said, it was a challenge that I kind of quite deliberately set myself, and this comes up in the extract, and also in the full play. A lot of it is, while it's only one character, there's a lot of other voices, and like the kind of nature of the storytelling in it is a way to kind of covertly write other characters, which was very fun for me. I like to do stuff that's quite choral and brings in a lot of other sources. So this was a fun way to do that while centering it on the journey of a single character.
And can you describe the play in 3 words?
I can sure as hell try. It's funny. I do think it's funny. It took me a very long time to realize I could tell jokes. This one's got jokes and it's funny. I think it's sad, like a little bit, but I think in a good way. And it's very, very queer.
Great.
Okay, so do I stop recording now? Now I've answered my questions. Cool.
Yes, please. And we'll do a switch.